Like, it's not, like, it's lost its charm. Got coffee table setup that I did. Bad little flex, she wanna know me. Y'all, good morning. So, I am about to head out to get my nails done. I think I'm well overdue. I'm almost at 3 weeks, I think, since I had my last manicure. And I just feel groggy and tired this morning, y'all. So it won't be a whole lot of talking on this daily vlog, or at least not this morning. I need to get some caffeine. I think that's a big part of the problem right now. So I'm gonna get some caffeine in. I think I'm gonna make me another protein coffee because that did not hurt my stomach yesterday. I don't think it did, but shit, now I'm scared. I don't know. But let me figure out what I'm about to consume to start my day off a bit stronger. To get it a bit stronger than what it's starting out right now. I don't know what I'm doing this morning. I don't know. And then I'm hot. I'm so hot. It's 70 degrees outside. And I just came from visiting my neighbor's house, and like, why was I about to start sweating? What is wrong with me right now? It's hormones. Let me go change my jacket. All right, y'all. So, like I was saying before I left the house, I am going to get me a bite to eat. I have about 30 minutes before my nail appointment this morning. So I'm probably just gonna stop at Starbucks and get something real quick. And yeah, go from there. But this morning I stopped by my neighbor's house because I'm going to be checking in on her senior dog from time to time. So I just wanted to make sure I knew like what kind of food he likes and treats and things like that. So yeah, y'all, I'm just doing shit. Like, I'm not doing anything else. And she was like, I need someone to watch my dog for a bit. And I'm like, girl, of course. Like, if you know me, you know, like, I have a strong affinity for animals. Like, not just dogs, but like, I love animals. So anytime I can like help or do something that involves like taking care of animals, I'm happy to do that. So anywho, what am I doing today, y'all? I don't know. Like, even when I went and I was talking to my neighbor, she was like, because she knows I'm not working right now, and she was like, so what's next? And I'm like, hey, I don't really know right now, but I'm gonna figure it out. And in my head, like, a million things are going on because I'm thinking about, like, so the industry that I came from, like, I've always worked in tech pretty much, like, for my whole professional career. Like, after I left the world of cosmetics and being a makeup artist, it's like I went straight into tech, and I started out in sales, and then I went into project management in a nutshell. But as it relates to my career, I'm just like, you know, AI is a real thing. And a lot of times people, I don't think we're as realistic as we need to be yet as a society about the strength of AI. I won't get too much into detail because I don't know that I'm speaking to to an audience that wants to hear all that, which is fine, because I don't always want to talk about it. I don't always want to listen to podcasts talking about the future of tech, the future of AI, but it is real, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. Like, my husband and I, we talk about it all the time, like how it's going to change certain careers, and ultimately it's going to begin to wipe out, it's going to start to wipe out certain positions, like, realistically. So, and part of it, like, part of the incentive is these large companies, they get to cut costs, they get to save money on labor, because now they can, you know, have AI do it, right? And that's putting it in like super simple terms. So as it relates to my career journey, I know I went off on another tangent, I'm just like, when she asked me what am I going to do next, I'm just thinking like, I know like project management, I know that's going to be heavily impacted by AI, because project management is something that a lot of people have such a hard time with. It is very tedious, it takes a lot of resources, and your project still might turn out shitty even if you have a good project manager. Your project, like, there's so many factors, there's so much data that has to be analyzed to even get to a point to where you're ready to launch a project. AI is going to have, I strongly believe, now I don't know for fact, but I strongly believe that AI is going to have the ability to analyze a whole bunch of data in a smaller amount of time to tell you your project readiness, and if your project is off the rails, it will more quickly tell you that than a person who's working on 30 other projects. So, and I'm just putting that in a nutshell, and I'm being real with myself. Like, I talked to one of my friends about the same thing, like, you know, what is going to happen like in the world of tech, specifically like for me with project management, being that AI is here. It's no longer even on the horizon, like it's definitely here. So yeah, that puts me in a position to where I'm like, what do I want to do next? Because I mean, project management, strategic planning, relationship building, like that's always been my creme de la creme. That's always been my go-to in my professional world. And so all this season is for me to figure out what it is that I actually enjoy doing and what can I see myself doing for many years to come. And even that, it may not be forever, right? Like it could just be something that I'm interested in for the next 5-10 years. But as I'm getting older, right, like as we get older, it's important for us to have stability. It's important for us to have financial stability. It's important for us to have a strong sense of direction, to have financial security. So that's where, like, when I think so deeply into that element, I'm kind of like, damn, I start to put pressure on myself, because I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? Like I've worked really hard to try to build a reputation that mattered, and I'm just at a point now where I'm trying to figure out like what is important to me in terms of my career. Like, I don't know. So anyway, she asked me that question and it sent me into like a mental spiral, and like all that came out was like, I don't know. But you know how it is, like you're thinking about it, but it's just so much that you're thinking about that, yeah, your verbal response is not gonna reflect that. So, and the way that I am, like, which is part of the reason why I started this vlog, is I can come off as like a very quiet person sometimes, but that is because I'm thinking, like, I'm in my head. Like, I definitely live in my own brain, if that makes sense. So this vlog is actually helping me to open up. It's helping me to open up. It's helping me to actually like verbalize what I'm thinking and better organize my thoughts. So, and it's also fun. So that's why, like, you know, I want people to engage with my content. I want us to talk and chit chat, and not even for my own benefit, but because I know, like, I'm not the only person out here that's going through some of the stuff that I've dealt with, or that has this, I like to call it, soft life season in my life, and not 100% sure about what I'm gonna do next. Like, I'm not the only person, but what I do know is that I want other people to feel connected to the fact that they're not alone. So that's a big deal to me. Y'all know when I be driving, I be going on these monologues. So but anyway, y'all, like I said, I'm headed to get something real quick from Starbucks, and then I am going to head on over to the nail salon. I'm trying to figure out like what color I should do. What colors y'all think I should do for fall? I don't know. But I want to kick it off strong. Like, I want to kick fall off strong with like a real good classic fall color that is not orange. Because honestly, I'm about tired of orange. Seeing orange. I'm not tired of seeing it, but yeah, it's so cliche for fall. So, anyway, this is what my nails are looking like right now. It started out really good, but yeah, they kind of woe out, as my mom would say. They woe out. So I'll see y'all a little bit later. All right, some semblance of breakfast has been secured. I got some egg white bites and coffee, of course. So I know when I go in here, me and Lillian, we're gonna be catching up, chit-chatting like we always do. So I gotta make sure I eat, because y'all, one time I came up here without eating first, and yeah, I was definitely lightheaded. Well, I hope y'all can't hear this music. I really want to make a spa appointment and go over here to Woodhouse and get a massage, and then maybe go to Sephora. But yeah, I've been spending way too much money. So then I need to go home and edit. I'm gonna try to edit early. I don't know how people edit like really quickly, like in an hour, because it always takes me like at least 2 hours to edit, which is insane. I know, because my vlogs, they're not that long. So it's like I'm in a time warp. Like, where the fuck is the time going? And I look up and it's like 2.5 hours later. So please watch my vlogs, y'all. I hope you all feel like the quality is getting better and better. That's really what takes me so long, is because I'm always trying to find ways to make the quality better and better. Also, do any of you watch Real Housewives of Potomac? Because I want to talk about it, but I might save that conversation for my TikTok, because I love talking about reality TV from TikTok. So I think I'm gonna save it for that, because I have a lot to say about this first episode of Real Housewives of Potomac versus the season of Real Housewives of Atlanta that ended somewhat recently, because that was a mess. It was an embarrassment. Real Housewives of Atlanta has gotten to a point to where like it thinks it's bigger than it thinks it's bigger than the program. Like, it's not, like, it's lost its charm. Like, it's not what it used to be. Like, it's just, everybody is just so fake, and it's like high school drama. Like, it's stupid. And in my opinion, there aren't any real heavy hitters in terms of people who actually like do real shit for a living. Now, Married to Medicine, that's a different story, because those are actual doctors and they're well known in the community. Which, by the way, y'all, I got a picture with Dr. Heavenly when I went to an event a couple weeks ago. She was so nice. She's running for Congress, I think. So yeah, I think she wanted me to like repost that on my social media. But yeah, I don't get into politics and stuff on my social media. Anybody that knows me in person knows my stance on all things politics. So I like to keep it light and fun over here. But anyway, let me get in here and get these nails did, y'all. So I'm back home. Got my pot roast in the oven. It's gonna take about 4.5 hours. So just wanted to show y'all what I got at Sephora when I stopped by for one thing. Okay, ended up getting multiple, but they're little items. So I got travel size Perfect by Marc Jacobs. This smells so good, y'all. It is a really good fall scent. It is still very sweet. I think it's considered like a warm floral. I don't remember the notes, but I think it's called Perfect Absolute, maybe. Very good fragrance. Also ended up getting the Forever Mood travel size set, because as you know, I have, what is it? I Am Her, and then this one is She Was Here. So this is the one that I intentionally went to get when I ended up buying I Am Her. So it'll be nice to have like a little travel size for taking with me in my purse. And then I also got a Gucci Bloom. What is this? Yeah. Gucci Bloom travel size. This one smells really good too. It actually really did surprise me because I typically don't like Gucci fragrances at all. But that one smells amazing for fall. It is a little bit on the stronger side. And then this is actually what I went to Sephora for, which is the the matcha cleanse. Hands down, all-time favorite cleanser. Especially if you're like me and you have oily skin. Like, I know I'm really oily right now. That's because I got hot. But overall, like, it keeps my skin like really clean without stripping my skin. I love all Tatcha products. All the products that I've used by Tatcha so far, for the most part, give or take 1 or 2 products. They're all really good. So anyway, just wanted to show y'all that real quick.
You know what I mean? How much more I want to add to it. You know, go from there. Alright, so once we have the put in there, you see how I took this is just my way of decorating. You guys can do it however you want. You know, color some more of this put.
Ooh, that looks so good.
I just altered the full part, right? So now I'm gonna take a spatula. Let me do this so you guys can see it. We're gonna put this thin layer right here on top. Then it's enough to just cover this up. We're gonna come back with some more cool there. We're gonna put some of that banana frosting on top of here. Now we're gonna just make it very hot. Okay, so that's it. Thin layer.
Cloud have mercy. Good to be done editing for the day. I'm still about 2 days ahead, which feels great. Also my pot roast is gonna be done, I guess, in the next couple hours. So what am I gonna do now, y'all? I'm hungry right now. Like, I'm always hungry, especially right now that I'm like PMSing. I'm like always craving the worst stuff. But I'm gonna try not to spoil my appetite. And I feel like every vlog I'm in the kitchen. Why am I always I'm in the kitchen literally every vlog. But my kitchen is the heart of my home. So anyway, y'all, now that I'm done editing, let me get my mind right and figure out what I'm gonna do next. Also, I wanted to show y'all this cute little table setup, coffee table setup that I did using these 2 bronze vases I bought at Big Lots. So if you're in the state of Georgia like I am, I'm pretty sure you heard about the fact that Big Lots shut down. Well, I found out there's still one up in like North Georgia. Now, I think it's like Marietta. I don't know. Somebody fact check me, but yeah, there is one that still exists. And I got these 2 vases, like the bigger one, I think was like, hold on, wait, don't get me to lie. Wait a minute, let me see. I purposely left the tag in here because I wanted to be able to tell y'all how cheap these were. So this one was $12.99. This one was $10. Look at that. Can you believe that? That is that's a steal. So anyway, and y'all, I'm weird. I keep tags on stuff for a long time. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if that comes from my childhood. I don't know. I don't plan on returning this stuff. So anyway, like, I think I still have the tag on this, and I've had it for like, yeah, I do. I've had it for like a year. So matter of fact, let's change that right now, because that's stupid. Oh, and I did not show y'all my nails. Hold on. If you've been here a while, you know my hands are always dry. Okay, I wash my hands like 50 times a day. So look at this. Now, one of the little gems already popped off of this nail. I thought they were so cool. They are so cool. I showed Lillian, who does my nails, I showed her a picture, and she didn't have the green that was in the photo, but she was basically like, girl, I can do you one better. And this is what she did. And I think they are so appropriate for the fall, specifically for October, because they got kind of like that Halloween-esque without being cheesy, you know? Now, My husband, he doesn't like them. He's like, why do you have this star on your nails? Like this particular star? He's like, yeah, I don't like that star. He's thinking about y'all know that star sign that's like demonic. That's what he was thinking of. And I'm like, babe, it doesn't have a circle around it. So I think we're good. And it's just a star, right? Like, hopefully these don't look demonic because that's not the kind of person I am. Very much a Christian girl, okay? So anyway, he doesn't like my nails, but I thought they were fun. And y'all, if I were still working in corporate, there's no way that I would have this going on with my nails. I'm soft pink all day. So it feels good to actually be able to do something that I want to do, like that's different, that's bold and creative. Because the old me, no, never. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna kind of wind down like I said a second ago, and I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Weirdo alert right here, because what the hell, what are both of y'all doing? All right, y'all, pot roast is done. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try it. Look at that. Very, very tender.